It took more than steel to build this city. It took a strong work ethic. It took determination in the face of adversity. It took Pittsburghers helping Pittsburghers. It took sacrifice and a pioneering spirit. These values have been passed on from generation to generation in this great city that we call home.
Hi, I'm Nick Pizzacca, President and CEO of Vincentian Collaborative System. You know, my father was a Port Authority bus driver. He valued hard work and being on time. By doing both, he reminded me that I could do anything in this world. My mother taught me that it wasn't a responsibility to take care of our neighbors, but a privilege, because as she always said, they were like our family. Here at Vincentian, we are fortunate to share our lives with the aging Pittsburghers who have paved the way for an immigrant son like myself to lead a premier faith-based health organization like Vincentian. Their stories are truly an inspiration to all of us.
Richard enjoyed art as a young boy, but put his talents on hold to serve in the Navy during World War II. His talents were put on hold once again when he got married and started a family. It wasn't until he retired that Richard returned to creating art and then opened his own gallery in Lawrenceville. Today he paints, but he also teaches others to paint at Vincentian Home.
When I think about Richard, a man with no regrets, I can see it in his countenance, I can see it in how he lives his life today. He had this will to live, this will to still share that talent that he has, the talent of art. And almost every day he's volunteering to do a new painting for someone, a new portrait for someone. He just loves to be able, that gives him joy, and of course the receiver has quite a lot of joy receiving his beautiful artwork. Richard is truly inspiring.
As a child growing up in Avalon, Paul Moore experienced loss at a very young age. Following the death of his mother when he was just 6, he and his siblings were separated and sent to live with different relatives. Paul left high school in 9th grade to work a variety of jobs, and at 21, served in the Army's 2nd Infantry Division during the Korean War. With his wife by his side and working together, they eventually purchased a house, built a better life for themselves, and filled their home with blessings. 7 children, which included 2 sets of twins. Paul believes the best way to get through life's ups and downs is realizing the power you have to make another person's life brighter, happier, and more fulfilled. As a high school senior, Dee's resume was amazing, particularly for a young woman in 1946. She took piano lessons from several nuns at St. Michael's Church, but was also captain of the Rifle Club. Written next to her name in the Munhall High School yearbook is Grigsy, is very athletic, lots of fun, one swell girl, reads mystery stories, writes poetry, spends her time as a lifeguard, is active in Leaders Club, Girls Reserves, Bowling Club, and intends to invent a machine to do homework. Dee didn't let the times define who she was or what she could do.
Well, I've always thought that women could do everything, but it wasn't really something that was happening back in those days, in the 1940s, when she graduated from high school, and she got married in the early 1950s, and women weren't doing all those things. They were expected to be in the home and be cooking and cleaning, and she was doing all kinds of stuff in addition to that. It's quite an inspiration, Dee.
The folks who come to Vincentian to create the next chapter of their lives include veterans, local celebrities, beloved school teachers, and women who broke through glass ceilings. They are religious sisters who have celebrated over 75 years of vowed life, and theologians who have traveled here from other countries, and some of the most adventurous men and women you'll ever know. We are grateful to this greatest generation for choosing to spend this chapter of his or her life with us, and for all the memories, values, and lessons they've shared. They've rocked our world. Now, let's rock theirs. We can honor their lives, their memories, and their wisdom by ensuring that this chapter of their lives is filled with art, music, dignity, and laughter. And we can continue their legacy of Pittsburghers helping Pittsburghers.
It is our turn to be the greatest generation, to live a life without regrets, to be someone else's silver lining, to make things happen, and make tomorrow even better than today for all of those who have given so much to us.